I see that you have retreated to the inside.
Yes.
I don't blame you. It is brutally cold out there.
It's been brutally cold all day.
Yep. Kiddo walked home in it. Gotta give him props. I am. I know you're shocked. Still working on animation. Although you can see all the purple and pink are completed animations. So that's actually not bad. We're doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm alive. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. I mean, I'm kind of chugging along on this. That's random. Makes me worry that I'll put that up there so I'll remember that this is still needing to be worked on. know. Finish it. Yeah.
Yes, it's my favorite maneuver.
Point of no return?
No. Green means go, yellow means go faster. I swear that car speeds up at the end.
I think I was speeding up. I'm manually scrubbing. But let me check. Playing it real time. There's a lot of brakes applied there. It does look like he speeds up.
It look like he speeds up.
It totally looks like he's speeding up. That's awesome. I'm not going back and re-rendering it. I'm sorry. It's not happening. We'll just have to chuckle at it speeding up every time.
I like how it says proceed through the intersection carefully as he's gunning it.
Right? I was playing this and not watching.
Why did you suddenly go robotic?
Wow, you suddenly went robotic too. Awesome. Are you still robotic?
No, I think that's all on your end.
Am I still robotic?
No,
I know what the problem is. Oh, now.
you're robotic now.
Main power. No. Hang on. Oh, no. Good. Better.
No, you're very robotic.
Oh, no.
It sounds like you're about to lead the revolution against the humans.
Maybe I am. How do you know I'm not? Like, so I was trying to fix this. It's the volume control on my board. If I'm over 0 for any reason, then I get robotic. But if I'm under 0, you can't hear me. So, but of course that's, this point right here somewhere on my board. So that means now I turn the volume off, cut the volume, whatever. Which is not a problem. that attitude. Rush him if you got him. And frame hold is the best thing I've ever discovered. Frame hold freezes this frame. I can just freeze it right here, which allows me to put something in here. See. Did I get louder whenever I became robotic?
Or was it just... bit, yeah.
Because you were robotic too, which made it cool.
Domo arigato.
Right? Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
You're very robotic, but you are much louder.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is I can turn it up to that point. I think that's a feedback through the board. But it still sounded cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I, for one, look forward to serving my robotic overlords.
okay, now I'm just having fun. I'm getting punchy. I've been doing this all day. Or I have noticed you have sneezed.
Yeah. I have two.
No, the kids are gonna burn me for that one. Damn it. We lose you? Why are we back to here? There we go.
Huh?
We had the thing.
What thing?
You for some reason it switched back to full screen on me instead of 3 screens like this. I don't know why.
And I fixed it. So
Oh, it was on big screen because we were looking to see if that one car sped up.
Oh, we had to watch to see if big. It's important. Yeah.
what happened? You should just not go.
What's wrong?
Sometimes Daz Studio has been deleting keyframes of animation, and I think it's because I'm hitting a key somewhere that is delete whatever is selected keyframes, and I think that's what's happening. But I didn't notice that this last animation has no resolution. It just comes up here, and they just sit here and exist, and the cars don't make their turns. So I'm gonna have to go back to Daz and open. Hierarchy of stops because it doesn't do the right thing. It's obnoxious. That's even weirder. It is here. That's where we can render this section of it.
Hey, Melon.
Hi, Melon. How's it going? I like that lurk emote, Melon. It looks really good.
Last piece of information that I'm done doing is different. Jump, jump, very done. This one gaps the traffic. You see, tried to run me over.
Boop.
There's me.
Is that video of you forever waiting for the other person to go?
What?
Is that video of you forever waiting for the other person to go?
Right.
Or is that the one where you're being rammed off the road?
Being run off the road. This is me being
Okay.
run off the road in my ridiculous yellow or orange Hawaiian shirt because I have some great Hawaiian shirt. I love my Hawaiian shirts. Resume. I will be driving around in a Hawaiian shirt.
I like how the video, it looks like he looks over, sees your car, and just rams. Goes ballistic
He's
on
like,
you.
I'm all blissful, man. I'm like totally like I'm not gonna care. I'm just gonna go right over. What the? Oh my god! Yeah. Well, the whole point is not looking in your blind spots. Right? That's the whole point. 'Cause if you don't look in your blind spots, you miss that part. Yeah, but animation's never glamorous.
No, but sometimes it's hilarious.
What?
I said no, but animation is sometimes hilarious
Also true.
particularly when it's unintentional.
Like that, where the car slides. I'm not fixing this animation.
Or the guy speeding up for the yellow.
Right?
All right.
My reaction after Japanese staff enters products from Licorice Recoil as Licorice Recoil.
Wrong. I have to add that because one of the tests says which side yields, and the other test says which side goes first.
Huh?
Kids tend to fail a lot.
Ugh.
No, though. Not anymore. I don't know what's the problem. I guess I'm happy about it, which could be an issue. Yep. He's consistent.
Was that George?
It was George.
That was George in the cup.
George and his cup that he can't stand have outside the sink for George reasons. I'm sure make total sense to him. Little kitty brain. Did you just pick it up and drop it again, Goober, or was there another cup that you couldn't stand? There's another cup that you couldn't stand.
No, it would be funnier if he knocked it to the ground, dropped down, picked it up, put it back up there, and then dropped it again.
Yeah, what kills me is that my wife is so like, well, I guess that's the way it is. She's just willing to accept it, so she just keeps putting it back up there. She picks it up off the floor or wherever it is. I don't even know. What is going on? You're not going to make this easy. There's no way this could possibly be easy. Why would you do that? That's ridiculous. It just
I'm surprised we don't have our usuals here tonight.
yeah, I'm noticing we are. Oh, we do have. Um, we do have.
I mean, Melon's here.
Ellen. Sorry, I can't think of names while I'm trying to do this. All right. Yeah, it works. It makes me chuckle, but it works. Animation's such a non-glamorous thing. But it's cool. He says that more than once. That's important enough for us to say twice. And that's when he opens. Hello, Anita. How are you this evening? One of us
Yeah,
is.
I
One
am
of us
drawing a comic.
is animation. So, hang on real quick. Cayen right here is drawing the comic below. So that's his. I am doing animation. Switching here, this is an animation I'm doing for driving school. So we're talking about common errors in driving. George, on the other hand, is about to give you a close-up of his butt. Because that's what George does.
Because cat.
This is George. George is my cat. So we get George's butt. He just turned off my monitor. There we go. George. Just to say it was 12. It's 11 here. We're in Denver. So you're only an hour up on us. We'll be broadcasting for one more hour, about 1 a.m. your time. So you can join us if you've got work to do. You can always hang out with us and we'll keep you company. You can keep us company. That's generally what this is all about. Because otherwise, me anyway, this is one of the reasons why I do it is because I've got ADD, and if I don't have some kind of accountability partner, that's just all I do. My accountability partner, then, well, that's right, you can still hang out and do stuff. My accountability partner there keeps me accountable and keeps me working. This is not my accountability partner because he's the best. And really,
That's your distraction partner.
he's my distraction partner because all he really wants is scriptures. He lives for scriptures. That's what he does. He is that way. On the flip side, he is fuzzy. So, good news is, wherever you are, central time zone, I don't think we're sending our storm your way. But I think this storm came up from the south, didn't it?
Yes, it did, but I don't know how it tracked.
Yeah, because usually whenever we get the northern storms, they hit our mountains and then move towards the east. So wherever you are out east, usually get whatever we get. Oh, it's starting to snow again. Well, here in Central, depending on where you are in Central, I mean, the U.S. is big, and some of the Central's in Mexico, and some of the Central's up in Canada. And some of it's like, isn't Central though like? Isn't that also more like Peru on the other side? Because it seems like North America and then South America slides to the right. So all of our time zones shift. They're not one to one. It's not like you can just go to Brazil and they all line up real nice in Brazil. You're in the US. That's fair. But still, I'm now pondering this whole. Like, did I mention ADD? Because that's a thing. I'm going to go back to here. All right. So, yep. It is 3D. I actually built it all in, of all things, Data Studio. Which I have learned after this project, I'm not using anymore for animation. I'm going to actually just go straight out of Blender and make it easier. I built these models myself in Blender to be sort of comedic and have a little bit of a comic flair to them, so they're cute and a little disarming. Because I'm a teacher and I teach driving school, and so I do the 30-hour required course, which is a requirement here in Colorado. You have to have, if you're under the age of 15 and a half, you must have the 30-hour driver's education course. And if you're over the age of 15 and a half, but under the age of... So all this really is stops. For this instance here, we cannot stop at the stops. Right? So one of the problems I get with my kids is Colorado law used to say you stopped in line with the stop sign. That's what the law used to say. And so my kids will come in with the older generation. They've gone out to practice with their parents, and their parents have told them to stop with the bumper in line with the stop sign. So, I should say, because I keep telling the kids, you've got to be, patient with your parents, because they see these, they're taught these with their parents, and then they get into class with me, and Colorado law has changed. And the reason Colorado law changed, by the way, was because people would do this and run over pedestrians. And Colorado has a very high pedestrian rate. We've got a lot of pedestrians. So there's a lot of people on foot, there's a lot of people on bicycles. And so they fail to make this stop correctly. And they end up in sort of a brutal situation. Right? So instead, we're supposed to make the stop at the stop bar, which is that where so these are
I'm just drawing about magic girls.
Do what? Yeah, you're just drawing that magic girl.
Military magic girls.
Magic man. Oh,
Yes. Oh, Mama, but he's a magic man. So I talked about this. The apocalypse has happened, and these are the last magic girls alive, and they are trying to save what pockets of humanity they can. And up until now, the main group had been told they were the last. There was no more coming. And then suddenly, this military one comes out of nowhere and joins their unit. And this is actually following the military one that's coming in. And kind of what she's seeing from this group, because they were told, hey, the war's coming to an end. You have, one little battle left, and that's it. Everything is done. And she goes, no, it's not even close.
What's so funny is I can't use any of the words that we usually use.
What?
Well, you can't say it's a Louisiana stop or a California stop or whatever. They used to use all those like slang terms, because this has to be Undertale. There goes Undertale. I once drew a character from Undertale. I can't remember which one though. That's about the closest I've ever gotten into Undertale, though. For no real reason, I just
Yeah, I have friends that are obsessed with Undertale.
like nothing bad about it. I just never got that.
I've played a little bit into the game. What I really liked about it is the fact that you don't have to kill any of the monsters.
Yeah. I dig that. All right. We'll go to this one. This is the last guy that needs to be fixed up. Our hierarchy of stuff. Which really should come after a complete stop, but these are going to be cut up and then put into our curriculum, so I'm not that worried. Whatever it is. The monster calls it. So he can't see very well? Like a blind monster? Oh, gotcha.
And that's a cool looking monster.
Somewhat terrifying. I'll look it up at some point. Works. Yes. And this out and do the trick. I've learned this trick.
Oh, I like that monster. That's a cool looking monster.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, get back there. Work with me here. Work with me here. Vaginal animation. Are you adding animations into the chat? Because I actually don't know if we can see. I know you're coming in on YouTube, but I don't know if I can see.
No, we don't see the animation. I looked up the idle animation. The idle animation is cool.
Oh, for the giant eye. I get it. Yeah. I'm sorry, Anita. I've got to finish this by midnight, so I'm kind of scrambling a little bit. So I'm sorry. I'm not being as responsive as Cayen is.
And I have one screen, so
Oh, 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 oh.
so if it takes me a moment to respond, it's because I'm drawing, and then I have to stop to see if he said anything.
Okay. No, you don't need to leave. You're doing just fine. You can stick around. It may take us a minute or two to get to what we're doing. So you're not bothering us at all.
Yeah.
We enjoy having somebody keeping us company.
Yep, we like having someone to talk to.
It just may take me a second to get to things because I'm trying to. Okay.
Yeah, we're just giving you a heads up as to what's going on, just in case you're like,
Funding. That's weird. Okay. You can go do something. I mean, we're not holding you here, but you are always welcome. All right. Cool. Come on, you think I was an English teacher? What's interesting is I can't change the opacity of the whole panel. I don't know why that is. Kind of weird. Really bad. All right. We are getting to about 30 minutes left.
So I had someone commission me earlier today.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It was for a Valentine's Day gift, which was really neat.
That's
So what was funny was I was done like half an hour to an hour,
mm-hmm.
and the person's like, "Holy shit, you're fast!"
You are.
It was like perfectly how he wanted, like very detailed drawing. And it's like, God damn. It's like, I don't dally. I'm sorry.
Well, I think part of it also is you're pretty accurate right off the bat.
Yeah. Like once I have an idea of what the person wants, like I can speed through it pretty quickly.
This animation is one of my originals in the very, very beginning. And D still comes screeching in super speeds. Very funny. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stage of history. Yeah, that's fair. As an ADDer, I understand that's way. It is kind of hard. I mean, we're just kind of, like I said, not exciting to watch. A lot of effort. It's not very exciting. Then you can D comes screeching in. All right. That's the end of that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 of them are left. It's actually not bad. Could be far, far, far worse. Yes. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Yes. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna fool around and desert.
Yeah. But I might desert.
But were you in the desert on a horse with no name?
You know, you'd think if you were stuck in the desert, you'd give that dumb horse a name. Come on. And like, there, stuck there. It's you and the horse. Give him a name. It's all he wants. It's all he wants. He just it's so much to ask. Okay, parking spaces. Off tracking. Blinking yellow. See, the blinking yellow is pretty creepy. And taking control of the intersection and blinking yellow, I can do it at the same time. I just don't think I can do it in 30 minutes. That would leave us with 4. Alright, let's save this monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll go with that. The problem with alright. Save you. Okay. Open. Core intersection. And what enemies will the magic girls encounter?
What is that?
The question from the pond. What enemies will the magic girls encounter?
They are fighting demons, and the demons are taking different forms. And they just started facing one that was about 175-foot, almost fleshy flower that shot an energy beam at them. And they're trying to figure out what the heck that thing is, because they've never seen it before.
That's kind of cool. Legit did not know all of this stuff. Kind of glad that you asked. Now I'm like, oh. Sounds like flowery, but more fleshy. I'm reading.
Sort of.
What?
Flowy is a little different than what these guys are. Because Flowy's at like a single entity, and these are something else entirely. They're more of a battery.
There we go.
Now we can turn on the left turn red show. Flower
Yeah.
lower.
Yeah, these are very much not the main enemy like he is. They're barely sentient on their own.
Makes sense. Is the signal box the object? Yes, it is. I cannot see. Oh. Might be. You just noticed that I abandoned the chairs. What are cats for? What if each magic girl had a different element to attack with?
They do.
Thinking ahead.
So, Mammy she is more of a support. So she has, her power is based on more, like the energy of like water and stuff like that. So a lot of her powers, the way they manifest is like waves, like wave shields and that sort of thing. You have Rosa, who is electrical. You have Momo, who is fire. You have God, what's her name? Tamaguchi, I think is what her name is. I have to look it up. Anyways, she is like Earth. And then you have Altair, who is music. And then you have Brig, who is based on metal.
Like the flesh flower would be plant type and weak to fire.
Yeah, she needs
You can make a game.
other things to help her function.
Not going to disagree. I think you make a great game out of this. Alright. So now we have a left turn signal. Better or worse. Now let's get back onto the platform.
Yeah. Right now, I'm just trying to get it out on paper.
Yeah, tell me all about that one.
Well, it's like this, you see.
All right, we need you. You're my right turn with bike lanes. As opposed to those not so serious, happy-go-lucky intersections.
And then when Guy's working on it, he's actually doing a space opera.
Mm-hmm. Called Bellatrix Rising. This is not what. Yes, I'm with you. This is not my standard fare. I just have this to do soon. Bellatrix Rising. This. My So that's what I do. It's a sci-fi comic. But sadly, I don't get to do it today. The elements are water, earth, fire, metal, electric, and magic, or music, and music.
I guess you could call it sound based, really.
Yeah. There's a tree in the middle of the road now. It's going to be an issue. And at some point, somebody's going to be mad about that. Just saying. You know, these lights really are pretty huge. I don't know if you've ever been next to one of these top lights in real life, but they're massive. Water will beat fire, fire beats earth, earth beats water, lightning beats water, and metal beats music, and fire and music beats lightning and earth. Wow. On the John Kim Pong theory of game making. Okay with that. John Kim Pong is the Japanese word for rock, paper, scissors. I realized I just said that in Japanese. So, realizing that sounds stupid, I decided to. Here we go. All right. This. Then, so let's say fire, water, fire, and earth rank 1, and music, lightning, and metal rank 2. This is kind of fascinating.
Yeah.
We're going through and doing this, doing the thinking on this. Well, did you know that there was this much involved? Rank 1 can beat each other, while rank 2 can beat each other and rank 1. I guess that makes some sense, but I think some of those were very much like they could beat 2 things. And I'm reading them to Cayen because Cayen only has one screen.
Yeah, if you see me working on this, I cannot see.
Yeah, I'm just explaining because I know I'm kind of repeating what's being said.
No, he's helping me out. He's my eyes.
Yep. Now, all the lights here are totally green. They're all green. This is like a recipe for disaster. All the lights here. Rank 2 beats rank 1 because rank 1 has no way of super affecting rank 2.
That makes sense to me.
All right. Same as scene for intersection with I built this specifically for that I can actually do various things like have different turn modes in this set. So I control this light here to be a right turn lane effectively. This guy. Light. We should do controlled versus uncontrolled.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a fighting aspect to this.
It makes for a good fighting game.
Yeah.
Says the person who continues to say things like, "Welcome back to the stage of history," because I am completely obsessed with Soul Calibur. Say fire and music. They have more weaknesses, but they double the power. I guess they double the double or super effect. So I think they double the super effect. Makes sense.
Well, and in some cases, different characters haven't unlocked their full potential yet.
Right. They're saying it would quadruple because 1 is double. So that's what they're saying, is that because rank 1 is by default double, it would quadruple.
Yeah.
With this intersection, it's good. That intersection, good.
But there are some elements that haven't come in yet to the story
Makes sense.
that are important later on. That you start learning about different characters, and then other characters will join at a later point into this fight. So you have even more diversity that's going to be happening with the different powers. So right now, it's a very basic power set because not all of the events have played out to make the other characters come out yet.
Yeah. Continuing on, rank 2 is double 2, so if 2 are combined, then double both weaknesses and resistance. Those 2 elements have the same weaknesses. Or effective.
Because, like, Paladin isn't in the story yet, and she's coming.
Right. Usually, our lights try to be somewhat over the intersection. Like how Pokemon works. Makes sense. Question is. Oh, this actually extends farther than I thought it would.
Okay.
So
I have completely gotten a page done.
185.
In 2 hours.
You're slowing down. That's good.
And it's actually a pretty nice page. I love the poses that came out of it. Like, it's not static, it's not talking heads.
Yeah, I have static and talking. There. Now the signs cover the lanes they're supposed to be in. So it used to be. Like the boxes themselves with the this is 7. Actually, this is exactly like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Except if instead of collecting them all, you're collecting magic girls.
Hey, some people are big on that. I say that as someone who has a Sailor Mercury right over there. Just waiting. That's fair. Although that makes no difference. Yeah. But thank you. My best friend is a massive Sailor Moon nut, and he's a lieutenant colonel in the Army. And yeah, I'm not as big into Sailor Moon anymore. I used to be a lot more into Sailor Moon. But as an animation guy, after a while, just kind of like, really, you're repeating the same animation. You're making new birds.
Although the new stuff has been really, really beautifully animated. Because I think it's the same studio that's doing the remake of Lum.
Oh, see, almost 1 a.m. Yeah, we just got the alert here saying that we've got 5 minutes left in our show. But yeah, I don't think Sailor Moon is limited to coming up on 12 a.m. I think Sailor Moon's limited to girls. I think that's an error. It's something. Did I ever show you though? I don't think I ever showed you my really tiny Sailor Mercury. Wait, I'm gonna switch over.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. See my Sailor Mercury?
So Guy over here helps run NandesuCon, which is Denver's big anime convention.
Yep. Yeah, the starships behind me are reflective of Star Trek, but I do have my Gundams. My Gundams are cool. Oh, Gundam. I have an RX 79 because it's classic. I'm a robot dude. It's supposed to be a combination of Pokemon and Undertale. All right. I believe if we render this, look at that. It's broken. Okay, let's fix it. We got some problems. You are a problem. Undertale because fighting monsters and dying attacks. All right, now let's see. That's under correct. There we go. We have all the correct markings on the road. Lights all work, although they are all green at the moment, but they all work. Right, because how would you dodge an energy beam without any way to avoid damage from it? But this turned on all the lights. Why did it turn on all the lights? And why do I have to always fix this? Well, that's not. Scale 2. suckage. There we go. Those work. Save that.
All right. It is after midnight.
After midnight. We're gonna do something about, I don't know, something.
After midnight.
Imagine encountering a demon randomly seen. Wonder what this element is. Yeah, there. There we go. I have it. We don't have anything other than this that works. Just enough to show that we've got everything we need. All right. That way I can say to you, export media. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. Animation. And then we did the goalie.
So yeah, we stream every day, Sunday to Thursday.
Yep.
Once in the morning and once in the evening. So morning is what, 9 a.m. to 11?
Yeah, we do 9 to 11 a.m. in the morning, but I won't be broadcasting tomorrow because I have to I'm a photographer and I have a house. So I'm going to go take pictures of the house tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So, but we will be back tomorrow night at the same time, which is 10 p.m. 11
Yeah.
And you are welcome to join us anytime. However, I'm going to go to bed now because I have to be up in the morning
Done?
to shoot the house.
Yeah. If you have what you want to get done and you just want to hang out while you're doing work, please come on in.
Or just make games out of the things that we're drawing. I think that was pretty cool, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun thing to go do. I'm not opposed. We can chat with. Oh, I don't know where there is. So. Julian's editor? Well, that's cool. But I don't know where Julian's editor is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's cool, but I'm getting an app. Gotcha. I'm getting old enough now that I feel like I don't follow all of these different everywhere because there's so many of them and there's so many things. I just lose track. Gotcha. That makes sense. Is it like Scratch in a way? Similar to Scratch? In that it is a game thing that has sort of an element to it. but not exactly. I figured it wouldn't be identical, or else it wouldn't, it wouldn't be cool. Or there'd be no point. Where did you put I just made you. Where did you put this video? I swear, it just sticks there. Oh, it's in the video scratches.
Well, shall we head on?
Yeah, I'm just checking my video to make sure it runs. Because I'm about to put it up onto the what's and tell them that, whatever. Anyway, Travis, my friend, I hope we see you again.
Yep.
You are always welcome here. I would love to think that I would be at an app, but I'm not installing any more apps on my phone. I don't know how they work. I do know how they work. They're eating up all of my space. So you can always join us here. We will always, well, not always be here, but we'll try to be here most of the time. And you can hang with us and chat with us and talk game theory. I'm okay with that. But in the meantime, we're heading on because it's bedtime. So good night, my friend, and thank you for joining us. And we will see you at some other time. In the meantime, as always, everybody needs to remember to keep your eyes on the stars. Good night.
Bye.